Alright guys, today I've got something a little different for you, and that is some redstone. Now I think I'm going to start doing redstone, quite oftenly, because I kind of got into it yesterday, because me and Josh were on a server. Our server is a kind of a private one we were kind of playing on, and just doing messing around for redstone, and I kind of came up with this. Now I know you're going to say, oh, I copied that off some other YouTuber. Well, no, I didn't really. I came up with it, I didn't follow any tutorials on building it, and it's got some extra features that you may not have seen before in any TNT cannon. Now here's the one I previously showed you how to build. This one's a bit more scaled, a bit more powerful, but I gotta say I don't really like it that much because it's so powerful that the TNT doesn't even meet the ground. Look, it just goes off and then just explodes in the air. Now this new one is more like a shotgun, I'd say, because it fires multiple rounds, and I'll show you the safety system I've put in a minute. Now, as you can see, I've put a bit of glowstone under there because it is in a snow biome here, so I don't want it to get all snowy. No, sorry, for the water to freeze. Now, basically, we fill that up now. Just double check the water's still there. Yeah. Now, there's different different amounts you can load this. You can either put 1 in, 2 in, 3 in, which is the kind of logical way to do it. But I also kind of figured out that you can do it like that. I didn't want to put one on top of there because if it got lodged on the dispenser or something, then the whole thing would just blow up and it wouldn't be very nice. But basically, the redstone just goes up onto the TNT and lights that on a delay of lighting this other redstone. So as you can see, I've kind of worked on the timing a bit to get it nice so that it explodes as soon as it hits the ground, not in kind of midair, so it doesn't blow as much up. Now, I mentioned before about a safety feature that I put in, and that's this button here. You just press this button and it flows water down. And the reason you might want this is in case you forgot to put the stuff that the explosive in the TNT in this part that actually launches the projectile, then it will just blow up your thing, and that has happened to me a couple of times. So this is very useful. And then you may be thinking, oh, there's water there now. You just press the button again, and the water disappears. Now, I originally did not have these like large trenches here. Originally, it was just flat, and it would wash away all the redstone. And I didn't really like that, so I decided to I just came up with it, and it was just kind of a little spur of the moment thing. Not really that clever, but it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm not going to show you how to build this. I'm just going to show you kind of all the redstone around it. Let's set the time to day. Time set 0. There we go. So basically, it's on this side. It's basically the same, but there's a repeater here with no ticks added to it. So it just goes up here, and it is the whole thing's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks long. But you only put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 TNT to launch it. Same with this one, that's why it went a bit far, is because it's like 7 long, 7 TNT. But I guess that's okay. Now, I'll show you the panic button, and the wiring just goes on the piece of wall, just goes around here, through a repeater, which is basically just helping the pulse go through. It's not delaying anything, it's just there so that the signal doesn't run out. And then it just goes like that over the dispenser, which has just got a bucket of water in it. As of the new update, it can give out and suck it back in water and lava as well. Now this fence post is not needed. I just put it on there for look because I thought it would look better without the random floating blocks. Now these are just basic stairs. There's like 1 block, 2 blocks, like they're like that, 2 blocks. So, kind of average player height. Well, all player height, not average. Doesn't fluctuate. But the repeaters are quite important. I have there are 3. There's this one here, which is going in this direction, which delays this a little bit. So that's just no ticks added on. These are all on full, 3 of them. And then the wiring goes into each of the 3 staircases. Now each one has a repeater going onto it, and they are all on full, apart from this end one, which is 1 off full ticks, because you need an extra one up here, so that the signal does not run out because it is like so high. So it's just kind of logic, really. All these have the same amount of ticks on them, so they all ignite at the same time. Now, if you really wanted to, I'm guessing you could, add another couple of things, maybe one on the other side. Just be creative when you're creating this. It's like not the hardest thing in the world. Like you don't have to be amazing at redstone to do it. It's just basic redstone knowledge of where redstone's gonna mess up and how long redstone can move for, and basically timing really. If you're good at timings and kind of accuracy within building, then that's good. But I'd say the hardest thing when you're trying to manage this thing is actually firing it, because I can't tell you how many times, guys, I have, filled this thing up and then just gone and clicked the button and it just blew up. I can't tell you how many times, guys. It's not a safe kind of contraption. But as long as you have this in here, you're fine. I'll just show you that. Fire it once again. Lovely shotgun. See, I've made quite a big crater over there. Now, I'll tell you something, it is safe just to fire like this. You don't have to have the projectile in there. So that's like perfectly fine. It's not exactly gonna, destroy anything because the water's there. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm gonna start doing a lot more redstone, and I've already got another thing in mind, which is a pretty good clock for redstone, which won't burn out, and it's quite compact. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. We actually have just recorded an Age of Empires, guys. So if you like Age of Empires, we've just recorded that. But seems we're going to have to do it all again because our audio messed up. The game volume was too loud. So we didn't want to just upload that. We're going to do it again, I think, next week on Wednesday. Yeah, we're going to do it on Wednesday, guys, because I'm going around to Josh's and I'll bring my computer because my computer is the one that can only run it decently. So we'll do it on my computer. Kind of a dull commentary. So that's going to be a series, a new one, Age of Empires 3. So I hope you guys will enjoy that, and you have enjoyed this video. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. So yeah, see you guys.